Gus Is A Tree, written by Claire Babin, illustrated by Oliver Talick. In the schoolyard, children run in every direction. They play tag and ball. They holler and shout. But where's Gus? He is sitting peacefully under a tree, relaxing. Relaxing is one of our word wall words. Relaxing means to feel restful and calm. Gus loves trees. He loves to touch their rough bark and to look at their leaves floating high above his head. The smell of wood and earth that drifts up from the ground strikes him as oddly pleasant. As Gus begins to drift off, he recalls his walks in the forest with his dad. His eyes close. Once again, he sees big slugs scattered over the ground, and he hears twigs crackling underfoot. He also recalls the bitter taste of a raw chestnut. Despite the noisy games of the other children, Gus dozes off and begins to dream. I want you to think, how does the illustrator show Gus is enjoying trees? When I look at this picture, to me it looks like the picture shows Gus walking in the forest with his dad. So I feel like that is how Gus is enjoying the trees, by walking through it with his dad. Gus dreams that he is a tree surrounded by many other trees. There are short trees, tall trees, thick trees, and thin trees. Birches, oaks, and beeches share the forest. Gus dreams that he is a big, old tree with huge branches. As the wind blows through his leaves, Gus feels ticklish all over. He shivers right down to the veins in his leaves. His branches wave and sway, rocking him just like his mommy does when he sits on her lap. Gus is surprised to see that the sun is already setting. Day ends as last rays of sun spread the colors of autumn across the sky. A mama wild boar and her little ones set out in search of their supper, their snouts leading the way. Stars begin to appear, twinkling across the sky. Night has fallen, but Gus isn't afraid. As it turns out, night isn't as inky black as he thought. Beneath the moon, it's almost as if a new day is beginning. Owls hoot and bats circle. Suddenly, Gus sees something stir right in front of him. It's a dormouse that scurries out of a knot in the bark of a nearby tree and darts into the night. The wind begins to blow. Clouds cover the sky all at once. Large raindrops begin to fall, hitting against the leaves. Little by little, the drumming of the rain covers the other sounds of the forest. A small stream begins to form around Gus's roots, sinking into the moss. How fresh it smells! Now I want you to think about how this page tells us that Gus is enjoying the trees. From what I read, I think Gus loves the smell of the fresh trees in the forest. So I think that's how he's enjoying the trees, the smell that it gives off. Gus feels the clawed paws of a family of squirrels scurry down his trunk. They disappear between the trees. Suddenly, a ray of light, is it moonlight or sunlight, breaks through the dark clouds. Gus is dazzled. From far away, Gus begins to hear something strange, a sound he can't quite make out, something like laughter or voices. Gus, Gus, wake up! You're going to get completely soaked. Gus opens his eyes, dazed and dreamy. It's raining hard. His friends are gathered around him, their hoods over their heads. Eugene, his buddy, shakes him by the shoulder, smiling. Come on! Come down from your cloud, Gus. It's time to go inside. The end.